Hello everybody, my name is Rolak. Welcome back to Hi-Fi Rush. In the last episode, we single-handedly, without any assistance from anything else, defeated Kale once and for all in his backup Spectra program, completely by ourselves. In today's episode, this is going to be detailing the Rhythm Tower. So, basically what the Rhythm Tower is essentially a gauntlet. There are 60 floors in total. On the 10th, 20th, 40th, 50th, and 60th floor, you fight a boss. No, wait, I think it's one of the others. It's almost every 10th floor you fight a boss. It's pretty self-explanatory what exactly to do because it's really not a complicated process. Every couple of floors, Corsica will pop up and ask you if you want to restore health, fix up your chips or like your special moves or anything. But doing so will cost you time. Now, time is gained quite easily, simply by defeating enemies or performing perfect timings with the B hits, as well as just parrying. So if you face off against those samurai robots, if you manage to parry their flurry attack, they will they give you like a whole 30 seconds if you're good enough. You also get a time bonus based on how well you perform. Basically, if you're for an S rank, you'll be getting like 12 seconds at the end of every round. You'll eventually get to a point where you'll have like 5 to possibly 7 minutes stored up, and you probably will not run out of time at any point whatsoever. Even during bosses, just by parrying and completing full beat hits will get you more time. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is for the Rhythm Tower. Like I said, 60 floors, you fight a boss every 10th one. If it's not a boss, it's just a gauntlet of really strong enemies. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory as to what happens. So, the fact that there's not really much else to talk about, I'll just let you watch this and maybe speed it up a little bit to get the whole thing shown off properly. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of it.
cyst was pulled out from under. Hair stood tall and I began to shake. My blood coursed strong as you readied your take. I nodded once and that was all it took. In a blink you were over me and my world shook. Said it was understood you had control once you lowered your hood. My pulse quickened to impossible speed. Your fangs sunk deep and you began to feed. But now I just can't hide. Spellbound and mesmerized. You got me hypnotized. Spellbound and mesmerized. I'll give you what you want. With a slash and a squeeze, it's my turn to feed. Unspoken promises with mutual need. She whispered to me as our blood mixed. You're the seventh son of the seventh son. Your fate is fixed. Now I'm a phantom, a coast unabsorbed. I'm bound to moon shadows when the day dissolves. Surely no bullet, no wooden stake could ever end this bond that refuses to break. And now I just can't hide. Spellbound and mesmerized. You got me hypnotized. Spellbound and mesmerized. And now I just can't hide.
Hi there. If you're watching this, then chances are I've put this at the end of the Rhythm Tower video as a kind of what's left in the game after you've done all that. So, from completing the Rhythm Tower, you will unlock a chip. And that chip is, I'm pretty sure it's this one. And that chip is, I honestly cannot remember. Excuse me for that. But one of the last two chips you will receive will be High Risk, High Return, which increases Chai's strength by a certain percentage, depending on which one you choose, but it also increases the damage he takes. This is good for taking out bosses for the no-hit challenge, as it will dwindle down their health quite a bit. Should be noted, if you do try to use this against certain bosses like Rekka or I think even QA 1 million, you'll have to wait for the music to go, because certain bosses will not proceed after you get through one phase or another unless the music's at a certain spot. And the other chip you will be acquiring will be the gear increase, enabling 808 to convert gears into more gears. I don't know how it works, but some things are better left unknown. So this just increases the amount of gears you acquire through just picking it up. But as you can see in the upper right corner, I have collected over 1 million gears, so we really don't need this right now. And this is actually my main file. This is the file I have completed practically everything on. I've gotten every single song unlocked using all the Vandalay special tickets. And I've also talked to Corsica to get every single model unlocked as well. So, pretty much models will just show you, the model and give a detailed explanation about the character. Such as the, their information, their age, stuff like that. He's 47? This man is 47! He does not look 47. He looks 30s at best. Oh my god, he's doing so good for his age. But yeah, I'll just go over them. She's 32, damn. I'll go over them, just showing off each and every one of them. You can take a pause and read them if you like. But yeah. God, that's a big one. Each model costs their own individual price, and it will take you a while to collect every single ticket. But doing so will require you to actually do practically every single challenge. And there are a lot of challenges. I would say the most difficult challenges to get done were possibly the ones that required you to not take any damage during a boss fight, which is difficult to do at first, but if you just keep using the trick where if you continuously change the streamer mode on and off, because that resets you to the last checkpoint, and bosses have, checkpoints in the middle of their fights. If you just keep abusing that, it will actually be quite easy to get those challenges done. But aside from that, there's not really much else for challenges that are, difficult. The only one I would say difficult would be, actually trying to find everything. Because most of the time you're just going through the level, just doing things on your own, and yeah. It was designed and ready to go until some cost cutbacks decided inclusion to your lineup was unnecessary. Yeah. And here's that's serious mode. The Chaser. Really cool looking large scale robot controlled by Kale. Though no true proof of this exists, it still remains an enemy that would probably be really cool to fight. Another thing that was probably cut due to time constraints. As well as Zanzo's Magnus Opus. Probably would have defeated Chai, but it had been if it had completed by Zanzo, but if only development budget hadn't been so strictly limited. It's almost like this is a metaphor or something. Again, I'm not too sure what really had restraints for this game, because again, this was just shadow dropped out of nowhere. Nobody knew about this game. There was no trailers, no nothing, no announcements beforehand, aside from it just being released. And I really have no idea how they really got, I mean, I understand game development is not easy, and there will be some cuts and restraints that you'll have to put in to get a game out properly. But for a game like this, where there was literally no demand for it at all, nobody knew this game was coming out at all. Nobody knew anything about this game. Yet it was still cut back on some certain things in the games were cut out, which I just find bizarre. It's not bad though. I mean, it would be nice to have a little bit more content in the game, but honestly, this game has plenty of enough content just to go through everything. And the pigeon. Your old Tango-chan. Alright, and that's every model, every vlog. I know I probably missed a few in the game, but honestly, you can just look them up online. I'm really not too concerned over it. And last but not least, I completed to complete everything. There was one challenge where you had to complete the Rhythm Tower twice. I saved that for this moment, for this Let's Play, because that was the last challenge I needed to get the entirety of the challenge board completed. And now, it is complete. And what a journey it was, is the achievement. Oh boy. Look at that. And I knew Seb was going to be the last one to be put in. I did not see myself 100% in this game when I first started playing it. But the fact that I did do it really just sells on how enjoyable this game is. Like, I'd never planned to 100% this game at all. This was just a fun rhythm game that I randomly found when one of my friends mentioned it in Discord. And it is just such a good game. Honestly, possibly, this is my game of the year for this year. Unless there is a game that comes out that just blows this out of the park, but there probably wouldn't be. There is nothing that I can imagine that will top this game for this year. Because it is just... it's just an amazing game. And that's a really cool skin as well. But yeah. There's not really much else I can talk about. That is everything to do in Hi-Fi Rush. I've covered every single thing that you can do in this game. Except photo mode, actually. I could probably show that off real quick. Believe we're able to do it in the training room, which I could also can show off. So in training mode, it's obviously, you know, training. But you can show the combo list. Do each of these to practice will get you an achievement if you do it properly. Turn off the enemy AI and whatnot. Reveal gauge, yeah, all this stuff. Also, song speed. Which, rhythm assist on. Nope. So yeah, you pretty much just practice everything and yeah, just go at it. Now, for photo mode. So yes. This game got photo mode added in not too long ago. You can change, you know, the point of view, roll angle, all this stuff. And my favorite part, you can pose about the characters. Each character has their own different default face. You can do facials? What? This is new. That's also new. What? Is it for every character? No, it's not. So yeah, pose up everybody. Like I said, I did a bunch of pictures already. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is from photo mode. Have fun with it to your heart's content. But yeah, this has been a tremendous game. It is definitely one of my most favorite games ever. It's insane how good this game is. Tango Games have done a fantastic job with this game. It's amazing. I fully 100% recommend this game to anybody who wants to play it. 100%. Thank you all so much for watching. This was my first ever Let's Play where it is literally the game that was released like a month ago. So that was fun as well. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Rolak. And until next time, you all have yourselves a fantastic day.